There are some people whose impact reaches far beyond their own accomplishments. Dan Fordice was one of those people. To many in the aviation community, Dan was known as a pilot, leader, mentor, and visionary. To others, he was a husband, father, grandfather, friend, and someone who never missed an opportunity to bring people together. Regardless of how you knew him, one thing was certain: Dan lived with purpose and inspired others to do the same. Born on April 20th, 1960, Dan devoted his life to service, leadership, and adventure. Following his graduation from Mississippi State University, he served his country as a commissioned officer in the United States Army and later the Mississippi Army National Guard, ultimately attaining the rank of captain. His military service reflected the same values that would guide him throughout his life: integrity, commitment, and a deep respect for those who serve. While Dan enjoyed a successful career helping lead Fordice Construction Company and later serving as national president of the Associated General Contractors of America, many will remember him most for his passion for aviation and veterans. As an accomplished pilot with more than 5,000 flight hours, Dan believed that airplanes were more than machines. They were living reminders of the men and women who defended freedom and sacrificed for future generations. That belief fueled his dedication to preserving aviation history and sharing it with others. Dan founded the Southern Heritage Air Foundation with a vision of keeping those stories alive. Through aircraft restoration, educational programs, air shows, and veteran outreach, he created an organization that connected generations and ensured the sacrifices of America's veterans would never be forgotten. His commitment to veterans extended far beyond aviation. Through the Warrior Bonfire program, Dan helped create opportunities for combat veterans to reconnect, heal, and build lasting friendships with others who understood their experiences. Supporting veterans wasn't simply something Dan did, it was part of who he was. He believed deeply in honoring those who served and worked tirelessly to ensure they knew their sacrifices mattered. Within the Commemorative Air Force, Dan was a leader who encouraged others to embrace the organization's mission to educate, honor, and inspire. Whether serving on the National Board of Directors, flying historic aircraft, or mentoring fellow members, Dan constantly challenged those around him to think bigger, dream bigger, and find new ways to share history with future generations. His enthusiasm was contagious, and countless members across the CAF became more engaged because of his encouragement and example. Yet, despite all of his accomplishments, Dan's greatest pride was always his family. He loved sharing adventures with his wife, Anne Claire, their children, grandchildren, and extended family. Whether flying, traveling, gathering around a meal, or simply spending time together, Dan understood that life's greatest treasures were the relationships we build along the way. Those who knew him will also remember his gift for storytelling, his infectious energy, and his ability to make everyone feel welcome. He had a unique way of bringing people together and creating memories that would last a lifetime. One of Dan's favorite sayings perfectly reflected the way he lived. "Come on now, let's get going. We're burning daylight. Nobody's making any more time." Those words continue to resonate because they capture the spirit of a man who never wasted a moment and encouraged others to do the same. The Mississippi wing of the Commemorative Air Force is proud to honor the life and legacy of Dan Fordice. His dedication to aviation, veterans, history, family, and community continues to inspire all of us. The organizations he built, the people he mentored, and the mission he championed will continue carrying his legacy forward for generations to come. Thank you, Dan, for showing us what it means to live with purpose, serve with passion, and show us all what true legacy looks like.